Hey guys, what's going on? Russ here, and today I'm bringing you my top 10 favorite comic book reads from 2018. So, let's jump right into it. Okay, I'm going to start off the list with the one honorable mention that just didn't quite make the top 10, but is still an awesome read, is Mr. and Mrs. X #1, which for those of you who don't know is Gambit and Rogue. Awesome comic, highly recommend it. But let's get into the actual top 10. And just making the cut at number 10 is Shazam #1. Just read this one last night, and I have to say, it is such a fun read, guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it. Trying to get the glare off. And yeah, it made the cut. It was such a fun read. It made the cut at number 10 for my favorite comics of 2018. Right, coming in at number 9, probably no surprise for the people that know me, is Justice League #1. I have read it up to issue 6, I believe. But it's a super fun read. If you're a DC fan or a Justice League fan, if you're not, what's wrong with you? DC rules. Marvel does too. I like them both. But I started out as a DC guy, and that's where my roots are. So, number 9, I recommend you pick up a copy of Justice League 1 and check it out for yourselves. Coming in at number 8 on the list is another #1 issue. There's quite a few of those here. And it is Thor. This book, it really surprised me at how good it was. Honestly, I picked it up just for the cover art. And I didn't really have any high expectations for it. But it is an awesome read and another book I highly recommend. I lost track. Alright, number 7. Number 7 on the list. Lost track after 3. Yeah. Number 7 on the list is Superman 1. Another book that I'm sure will be no surprise to people. That's on my list because I'm such a huge Superman fan. But yeah, it's another awesome read, guys. Can't talk this morning. Superman #1 makes the list at number 7. And number 6 on the list is another book that I didn't think would be worth anything as far as reading material goes. But it's another book that surprised me. It's Hawkman #1. Another really cool, fun read. And yeah, that's why it made the list. Alright, down to the top 5, guys. Coming in at number 5 is Amazing Spider-Man 800. And this book, it was just, I don't want to give spoilers, but I'm sure most of you have probably read it that's into comics. So I'll just leave it at it. It's an incredible book to read. And it made my top 5 favorite comic reads of 2018. At number 5. Coming in at number 4 is another book I just picked up. But I had to put it on the list because it blew my mind. The Batman Who Laughs #1. I cannot wait for the rest of this series to come out. I believe it's going to be a 6-issue miniseries, if I'm not mistaken. I possibly am because my comic knowledge isn't that great. But this book, it blew my mind. And it made my top 5 favorite reads of 2018, coming in at number 4. Number 3 on the list, another book that just blew my mind. Such a great read. The Immortal Hope #1. I'm up to number 6 in the series, I believe. I need to, I think there's a few more issues out now that I need to catch up on. But so far, not only #1, but the whole series has been great in my opinion. That's why it made my list at #3. And my #2 favorite read of 2018 is Plastic Man #1. Honestly, I didn't know a lot about the Plastic Man character. I knew of him, obviously, but as far as like the character itself, I never really read anything until this issue, and it is awesome. This is one of those series that I really wish I would have continued, but I never picked up any more issues after #1, and I really should have. That's like a regret of mine not continuing this series because #1 was such an awesome read. Highly recommend this, guys. And I've heard that other people say that it just got better and better as it goes on. So, yeah, I definitely might have to go back and look for these issues. And coming in at #1 of my favorite reads of 2018 is kind of a cheat because it's a 6-issue miniseries, and I got the whole 6 issues in here at #1. So it's my list. I can do what I want to. It's Man of Steel. And this was just, it was amazing. The whole series, all 6 issues in the miniseries. And it tops my list as the my #1 favorite reads, because there's 6 of them, of 2018. And if you can get your hands on this series, guys, obviously it's my #1 favorite read of 2018, so it is highly recommended by me because I'm a Superman fanboy. I know I'm wearing an Incredible Hulk shirt, but if you look around my room, it's mostly Superman. Especially on the back wall over here. What issue am I? Issue 5. And every single one of these was just awesome. Such a great miniseries. Alright guys, that will do it for my top 10 favorite comics of 2018. And if you want, you can check out my previous video, which was my top 10 favorite Funko Pops from 2018. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at Ruslander80 and Instagram at RusMansFunCollectibles. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, guys.